Hi everybody. So today I am going to do my baby's 1 month update and also kind of like a postpartum update for me. Um, I am doing this actually like technically I guess like 12 hours early, 11 and a half hours early. Um, and by the way, Christmas, you should not see the shirt. but it's gonna be easier to do it today than it is gonna be tomorrow. So I just decided to do it. So yeah, little Miss Muffin is a whole month old tomorrow. I can't believe, and I also totally can believe that it's been a month since she was born. I feel like it's been a really long time. At the same time, it also feels like no time at all. Um, she has really good head control. I think I've covered that before. You can probably hear her squeaking in the background. She's very vocal. Um, she's been doing a little better at sleeping. She's still really gassy, we think, and will cry and whine and grunt especially. She's very noisy. but but when she does fall asleep, she's been doing longer stretches. Still reasonable stretches, 3 to 4 hours. Nothing crazy. And that's good because I need to feed her. I can't be doing long stretches. So, it sucks to not sleep, but it's good for my boobs. So, and she's also been very, very good with nursing still. We're still doing a great job there. Efficient, strong. Her latch is very strong. So, since, like I said before, since I don't have that group that I had with the twins where we get weighed every single week, I actually don't know exactly how much she weighs, but I know that a few days ago I weighed myself and then I weighed her with her diaper and everything on, but she was 9.6 pounds. So she's a big girl. Maybe it was 9.8 actually, maybe. Somewhere like that, like more than 9.5 pounds with her clothes and everything on, and her clothes and diaper can't weigh that much. So, I was kind of like, I know that scales can be off of each other, like my scale at home versus the scale at the doctor's office. But according to my scale, she's well over 9 pounds, if not already 10 pounds now by this point. She is chunky. She's wearing 0 to 3 month clothes. And they fit well. They're fitting her well. We had our first Thanksgiving, of course, and because I'm an American, and it was fun. She ate at the dinner table, and it was a little hectic trying to balance all of the kids, but it was fun. I really, really liked my first family Thanksgiving. That was awesome. So, yeah. And trying to think of what else. She still has dark hair and light eyes. Her eyes are looking, to me, they look blue. My mom thinks that they're going to be green or that they have a greenish tint. I feel like maybe they do have a greenish tint, but I definitely think that they're blue. And I don't mean gray, I mean blue, light blue. Not baby blue, light blue. And I feel like I can safely assume they're going to stay light because I definitely feel like my girls who have hazel and brown eyes, their eyes were the gray-blue, but then they got darker and they stayed darker. Zaya's eyes were kind of like dark green for a long time, or greenish tint, and they kind of do have a greenish tint. She's the one who has hazel eyes. So, there is still that aspect or whatever, but the direction that they went in was still darker, and they stayed darker. Whereas I feel like, if anything, her eyes either haven't changed at all, or they've gotten lighter, and I don't know. We'll see. You never know. Anything could happen, but I definitely think my bet is on blue eyes. Her hair is kind of auburny, but mainly brown. I don't know. I could swear that I see red in her hair, like tints and like sun tints, not like that she has red hair, but like I have in my natural hair color, I have like strawberry blonde tints, or more like strawberry blonde. Especially if I dye it, it will lighten out to be red rather than like brown. You know what I mean? So I feel like she kind of had that where like it tints red. Maybe she has like red strands, but her hair is not red. Her hair is dark brown. Um, so that's interesting. And yeah, she's just being a baby. She actually loves tummy time, which is funny to me because I feel like my twins, not that they hated tummy time, but they weren't like huge fans. I feel like if she could sleep on her stomach, she probably would, honestly, at least sometimes. But yeah, so I'll come invite her over so you can see her in a little bit. First, I'm gonna do my postpartum now, 1 month all up. So for me, postpartum, it's been mainly good. I think I was talking about my postpartum experience last 1 week postpartum. So unfortunately, I'm still bleeding, which did not happen with the twins. I actually had, I forgot what they called it. I actually went to the doctor yesterday, which was the day after Thanksgiving. I was unsure if they were going to be open, but I had an appointment, and they told me it was this thing that like happens when your placenta heals. Then sometimes people have like a bright red, sorry for TMI, blood that comes back when you either completely stopped bleeding or lightened up a lot. I lightened up a lot, kind of on and off. It was more like spotting, I would say. And then I started bright red bleeding again. We kind of figured that it was probably that I was doing too much or playing too much. We were being silly the other day, and yeah, we just kind of figured that I probably like hurt my wound, but apparently that's not what happened. It's really common that a lot of people bleed either 4 to 6 or sometimes even 6 to 8, but she said typically it's 4 to 6 weeks after having a baby. Mine happened, it would have been the day before I turned 4 weeks, so like a couple hours early before I turned 4 weeks, because if you remember, she was born 1 in the morning, so pretty much as soon as the day turned midnight, it's a day, it's the day, I mean, so yeah, and it was like the night before that I started bleeding, so that was sucky. I've definitely been having some cramping along with that too, but nothing crazy, it's definitely mild. I'm just excited to get back to being able to do stuff. I want to be able to be cleared for everything, exercise, and just do whatever I want, you know? Which, one doctor told me 4 weeks, now this doctor is telling me 6 weeks. Really the only thing that's been the same is that both the doctors have said I have to stop bleeding, which completely makes sense to me. And so we'll see what happens with that. Breastfeeding is good. I have an oversupply, but not too much of an oversupply like I did with the twins. I have a light oversupply, so basically I feel like I need to breastfeed her maybe every 1.5 hours. Sometimes it's 2 hours, but mostly I'll start feeling like I need to do it 1.5 hours after I feed her, which is really, really fast. And I definitely have excess milk, but it's not crazy. So I usually call like once, and it's just in the morning on the other boob when she's feeding, and then I give that milk to my twins because why not? I mean, it's kind of like I would either donate it or I would give it to my daughters, so I just kind of figure I'll give it to my daughters. They're still young enough that they can drink it, so I'm just going to stick with that for now. And yeah, that's what's going on with that, I guess. I'm using a nipple shield. I don't know if I ever covered that, but if I did, then I'm still using a nipple shield. I've definitely fed her. Last night, I fed her without one. She can eat without one, but it's not as easy. I get nervous because I feel like it's not sufficient. It isn't as good of a latch, obviously, because the nipple shield is not skin, so it doesn't flatten the same way the skin does or whatever. So it's tricky because I kind of feel torn on if I want to continue with it or not. But yeah, and yeah, I mean everything else has been great. I don't have any issues. I know with the twins I had really, really bad like skin problems after I had them. But I mean I do get really itchy, which I'm always itchy because I have eczema. But I only have hot flashes in the middle of the night, so that's nice. Which I had hot flashes all day, every day for quite a few weeks with the twins. It was probably up to like 6 weeks. And it was disgusting. And I felt so nasty and so gross. So that's nice that it doesn't happen all the time. And, my hair, I didn't have postpartum hair loss with the twins. And so far, so good with that with Parker. And, let's see, what else? I have had some postpartum anxiety that's been coming up. So we are discussing. I just brought it up, I think it was Wednesday. And it's just a lot of health anxiety. I think especially with stuff going on in the world, I've just been having a lot of health anxiety and worried that something bad's going to happen to the baby or to me or to my big older girls. And it's just a lot of anxiety, but I think we'll be okay because I'll just try to talk it out. And luckily I have a really good therapist who, if things do get out of whack and I feel like I need to talk to her, I can talk to her. I have great friends. I feel like my support system is really good, and that's really, really important. So hopefully things stay good there. And yeah, I mean, as for updates, monthly now only. So yeah, that's what's going on here. And yeah, I'll bring her over now so that you guys can see her. All right. So here is Miss Muffin. Hello. Hello. Say hello. I also think I forgot to say she's in size 1 diapers. It's kind of obvious because the diapers kind of match the clothes sizes. So 0 to 3 months is size 1. But yeah, here's my chunky Muffin. She is so cute. I love her. Look at her face. She's so chunky. Alright. You want to say hello, everybody? Say bye-bye. Say thank you. Thank you for watching. We love you. Oh, there's a big bird. So, okay. Bye, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a fabulous day, a fabulous week. I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving who lives in America. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Okay, bye.